Angel Reese, the face of the Chicago Sky, the rookie who brought fire, passion, and energy to the WNBA. But now, she's at the center of one of the biggest debates in women's basketball. After publicly calling out her own teammates, Angel has issued an apology. But the burning question across the league and on social media is this: is her apology genuine, or is it simply too little, too late? Tonight, we break it all down: what she said, why fans are divided, how her teammates responded, and what this means for the future of the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese's career. Let's rewind for a second. Angel Reese has always been known for her confidence, her leadership, and her outspoken personality. From her college days at LSU, where she built the nickname Bayou Barbie, to her quick rise in the WNBA, Reese has never been shy about speaking her mind. But recently, frustration boiled over. After a rough stretch of games where the Sky struggled both offensively and defensively, Angel made headlines, not for her scoring, not for her rebounding, but for calling out her own teammates publicly. She pointed to lapses in effort, lack of communication, and accountability issues. For some fans, it was refreshing honesty. For others, it crossed a line. The big debate began. Should a rookie, even one as talented as Angel Reese, be the one calling out veterans on the team? Fast forward to her media availability this week. Angel Reese faced the cameras, and in a softer tone than usual, she offered her apology. She acknowledged that her words may have come off harsh, that her emotions sometimes get the best of her, and that leadership means learning when to speak and when to listen. She said she never meant to disrespect her teammates, but instead wanted to push everyone to be better. She admitted she's still growing, still learning, and still adjusting to life as a professional athlete. And here's where the key question comes in: does that apology repair the damage? Or does it actually highlight deeper issues inside the Chicago Sky locker room? Let's talk about the reaction. Social media exploded. Some fans rallied behind Reese, praising her maturity for apologizing and taking accountability. They argued that the Chicago Sky needs that fire, that passion, and that raw leadership, especially in a season where the team has been inconsistent. But on the flip side, critics jumped in fast. They pointed out that apologies mean little if the damage is already done. Some fans accused Reese of being more focused on her image and media attention than actually building chemistry with her teammates. Others even claimed her apology sounded forced and PR-driven. And of course, we can't forget rival fan bases. They wasted no time using this moment to troll Reese and question if she truly has what it takes to be a franchise cornerstone in the WNBA. Inside the Sky locker room, reports suggest a mix of reactions. Some players, especially younger ones, reportedly understood Angel's fiery comments and saw them as competitive spirit. Others, particularly veterans, weren't thrilled about being called out publicly. And this is where leadership dynamics come into play. The Chicago Sky is not Caitlin Clark's Fever, not Aya Wilson's Aces, not Breanna Stewart's Liberty. They're still figuring out their identity, still building chemistry, still deciding who the true voice of the locker room really is. So when Angel Reese, a rookie, steps into that role, it creates tension. Some players may welcome it. Others may feel it's not her time yet. The apology helps ease some of that friction, but trust? Trust takes longer to rebuild. This moment with Angel Reese is bigger than just one apology. It highlights a growing theme in the WNBA, the balance between star power, media spotlight, and team chemistry. Reese is one of the most talked about players in the league right now. She has the endorsement deals, the viral moments, and the national headlines. But the Chicago Sky needs wins. They need cohesion. And apologies can't substitute for on-court performance. For Angel, this is a learning curve, figuring out how to channel her passion into leadership without alienating teammates. For the team, it's about deciding whether they'll rally behind her or let drama distract them from their goals. So, is the apology too little, too late? Honestly, that depends on what happens next. Words matter, yes, but actions matter more. If the Chicago Sky bounces back, if they play harder, communicate better, and show unity, then Angel's apology could be remembered as a turning point. But if the tension lingers, if the team keeps losing, then critics will look back and say this was the beginning of a deeper divide. Angel Reese is learning the hard way that leadership isn't just about being vocal, it's about timing, tone, and trust. And as fans, we're left watching a storyline that's bigger than basketball. It's about growth, maturity, and the challenges of stepping into the spotlight at a young age. So, what do you think? Was Angel Reese right to apologize, or do you believe it was just damage control? And more importantly, do you think her teammates will actually buy into it, or is this going to stick with her for the rest of the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because I know this debate is just getting started. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more WNBA coverage, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.